Have you ever wondered how code manages billions of dollars without banks, judges, or lawyers? I'm talking about Ethereum and smart contracts. What is Ethereum? Ethereum is not just a cryptocurrency. It's a decentralized platform where you can run programs. Those programs are called smart contracts. What is a smart contract? A smart contract is a program that defines rules and enforces them. No one can cheat it, stop it, or bypass it. Let me give you one example that makes everything clear. Imagine you take a loan and lock collateral. If its value falls below a threshold, then the position is liquidated. Now imagine this rule enforced by code. No institution controls it. The rule is transparent and executes on-chain. Everything is handled by code. That is a smart contract. Let's look inside and see how it works. A smart contract works on a very simple if-then logic. If conditions are met, the action is executed. It works in 3 steps. A transaction sent by a user, a bot, or another contract calls the contract. The contract checks its conditions using stored state and data from oracles. If the conditions are met, the action is executed and the state is updated. If not, nothing happens. Quick stop here. You might ask, how does a contract know the price of Bitcoin or the dollar exchange rate? By itself? No way. A smart contract lives inside the blockchain and cannot see the outside world. That's why you need an oracle. An oracle is a bridge. It brings external data into the blockchain: price, weather, flight status, any information. Without an oracle, the contract is blind and deaf. With an oracle, it can make decisions based on real-world events. Now here's the beautiful part. A smart contract is just code with if-then rules, but depending on what rules you write, you get completely different things. Let's look at some scenarios. DeFi, decentralized finance. If someone sends ETH, then the contract returns tokens. That's a decentralized exchange. No bank, no order book, just a smart contract. DAO, decentralized autonomous organization. If 51% of members vote yes, then the contract releases funds. That's a company without a CEO, no bosses, no board meetings, just voting and execution. NFT, non-fungible token. If someone sends 1 Ethereum, then record in the contract state, this address now owns image number 99. That's digital ownership. An artist can sell art, a gamer can own a sword, and every time it's resold, a smart contract can automatically send royalties to the creator. Stablecoin, a coin that stays stable. Stablecoin like DAI, a coin backed by collateral. If the value of collateral drops too low, then the contract triggers liquidation. This keeps the system balanced and the token close to its target value. That's a stablecoin, a cryptocurrency that follows the value of the dollar. No central bank, just smart contracts and oracles providing price data. Same technology, different rules, 4 different worlds. DeFi moves money, DAOs make decisions, NFTs prove ownership, stablecoins keep value. All of them are just smart contracts following if-then rules. Smart contracts are powerful, but they are not magic. They have real risks. First, code bugs. A smart contract is written by humans. Humans make mistakes. If there's a bug in the code, an attacker can drain all the money, and there's no undo button. Once the transaction is mined, it's permanent. Second, oracle failure. A smart contract trusts its oracle. If the oracle is hacked or gives wrong data, the contract makes wrong decisions. Imagine a liquidation contract that gets a false price and steals your collateral. Third, no customer support. If you send money to the wrong address, no bank will help you. If you lose your private key, no one can recover it. You are your own bank. That's freedom. And that's also responsibility. Smart contract risk is not theoretical. Millions of dollars have been lost to hacks, bugs, and oracle exploits. The technology is young, it's getting better, but it's not perfect. So how do we fix bugs and improve smart contracts? Unlike a normal program, you cannot just change a smart contract after it's deployed. That's the whole point. It's supposed to be unstoppable and trustworthy, but the community found solutions. First, upgradable contracts. Developers can deploy a proxy contract that points to the logic contract. If they need to fix a bug, they deploy a new logic contract, and the proxy redirects to it. The address stays the same. The rules can improve. Second, governance. Many DeFi protocols let token holders vote on upgrades. If the community agrees on a change, the smart contract executes it. Not one person controls the protocol. Token holders decide together. Third, Ethereum itself upgrades at the protocol level through a process called hard forks, where the network updates its own rules while all smart contracts continue running without interruption. The network evolves. Smart contracts keep running. So where does this leave us? Smart contracts are one of the most important ideas of the last decade, not because they replace people, but because they let people cooperate without having to trust each other. Smart contracts define agreements without middlemen or central control. They already power real systems and move billions of dollars. They are not perfect, but they change how people cooperate. Rules replace trust. Thanks for watching.